Alrighty. Okay, what's going on? Welcome to your wisdom sesh for the week. That's what this is. Okay, I'll be on every Tuesday and Sunday. On Sundays, after I'm done with the archetype series, then I'm going to move the wisdom sesh to Sunday. And Sunday is going to take us out through the week. I'll be back Tuesday for Power and Purpose. And that's it. Just give me Tuesday and Sunday, okay? But right now, today, it is April 29th, 2025, all right? The vibe of the day is look out for signs of love. And the $1 million question today is, what are the signs telling me? All right? So let's get into the fortune. Let's get into the And I will be back later this evening with Power and Purpose. So you will get that today. Okay, here we go. Thank you, Shay. Fortune of the day. Well, you know what? Fortune for the week. All right, so overall, until I see you on Sunday, well, next Tuesday, Tuesday again, what's our guan? All right, so this week, until we do this again, it's going to be all about planning. Now, perhaps you have been burnt out, you've needed rest. Maybe you are still in those spaces where you just need a little more rest. That will be wrapping up, and then you'll begin the planning process, okay? That's good. Planning this week. Well, over the course of the next 7 days. Let's say that. All right, planning what else this week? All right, yeah, definitely getting things back into balance. That's good. Okay, so somebody this week is going to be telling the other person what they really want. Somebody knows what they want. Somebody has been dreaming of something regarding these plans, and they're wanting to speak it. They're wanting to say it. They're wanting to be raw, real, honest, and truthful about what they want in the plan here. So that's happening this week. Yep, throat chakra. Right there on the bottom, I felt it jump in my hand, pause. All right, but we have a world of envy and deceit ended. That whole lesson has been learned. It's over this week. It's over this week. Okay, like I said, if you're on the ends of what is a burnout and you just, let's just say you need up to the next 3 to 5 days. Okay, but that is over. And once this 3 to 5 days is up, it's about planning. All right, what's up? What else is going on this week? Yeah. And this is the guarantees. These are the things, personal power. These are the things that you manifested. These possibilities. So they are actually going to happen. Not only are they possible, but it already happened. Are you gonna do it? You know what I'm saying? It's already done. Are you gonna find your way to it? It's on you. All right, what are you looking like in the world this week around this planning? Oh, a networker. All right. So there are people to talk to. There are people to, again, you never want to use the word when you're trying to define it. But that is networking. You know what I'm saying? You're mingling, you're mixing, you're getting information, you're exchanging information. You know what I'm saying? You're building your resources, you're building bridges. Great. This is a new world. Building this bridge into a new world, pretty much. Network, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, overall this week, planning. All right, so officially together this week, officially in your feelings this week, officially talking about things regarding your feelings in the future this week. If it has, eventually for everyone, it's going to have something to do with a partnership, but you will also be beginning you'll be at the beginnings of the networking your way to running into that special someone. So good. You may be planning this week to put yourself out there, or go to a mixer, go somewhere where it's social. This week, Oh, man. Emperor's out. Okay? Again, 5 of Cups. Coming out of that. It's the burnout. You know, the guilt, regret. Having to do what you have to do about that. Some of you are meeting this guy this week. You know what I'm saying? Some of you are going to know who this guy is this week. Some of you are going to be with that guy. You already know who it is this week. And this is all that's happening. This is all that's happening. Ugh. Okay. Energy this week. Ooh, child. What's yours is yours this week. What's yours is yours. And can't nobody touch it. Nobody's been able to touch it. You're also going to be seeing what it... Well, no, it's you. You. Precious cargo. Thoughts? Very conscious. Feelings? Oh, yeah. Very, very peaceful week for you and your feelings, okay? Actions. Oh, man. Everything with love, okay? I told you. Next actions. Ooh. Sweetness. Okay, so I see you next over the next course of the days, getting into a more lovey-dovey energy. I see anger here as part of the burnout. But protecting yourselves this week. Oh, no, I don't want to use this. I don't want to use you. Protecting yourselves this week. You know, you are the abundance, and just know that it's been protected for you. So here it is. You wrapping up that old cycle. You learned all the lessons. Again, it's been here for you the whole time. And so I can even see it being unlocked for you. All right. So it may also be protected from nosy motherfuckers too, you know. But looking at yourself this week, you're gonna know you're protected as well. All right. You're gonna feel really good about that, knowing that. So again, this week, knowing your consciousness. Okay, you're in the know. And so maybe this week, this is about you knowing exactly what's going on. If not, then this is just about you knowing what's going on and not giving up. Which they're always gonna tell you to do. You have thoughts that weave in and out this week. But conscious of it, yes, you want to be, especially if it's ones that make you angry. Because Ten of Pentacles, you know where this is headed. So that's fine. Emotionally at peace. So that's what you want to do. You look, I was getting ready to say, as long as, you know what I'm saying, you can make sense of what's going on here, or you're aware that whatever these thoughts are, you know, you already know you're not going to allow them to take you off what you're so determined about, then yes, you are at peace emotionally. It's like, yeah. You're saying this is the love of my life. You're right. And then because the next actions, or the actions this week is love, right? Makes sense. There you go. Boom. That drive ain't going nowhere. Actually, it looks like you get turned up. That's why I say going towards sweetness, it looks like a lovey-dovey time is coming up. Right, here it is. Queen of Cups. Would you fall more in love or something this week? Well, there goes love. So, in the actions this week, that just may be what it is. Ended it off with the Queen of Cups. All right, I'm even more in love. Okay. That's a nice feeling. Yeah, Seven of Swords in reverse. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm in love, my G. Look. I love this motherfucker. Come on. And, of course, he will be on the same type of time as you. Six of Cups. So, that's yeah. Ace of Cups. That's what it is. It gets really lovey-dovey this week with y'all. Okay? So, lovey-dovey, planning, protecting. That's the time you're getting ready to move into. So, just go with the flow this week. And really, that flow was what pops in and out of here as far as your thoughts go. overall it's peaceful. Overall, it's the ride that it is. So just go with the flow. And also, I feel like there's going to be some getting adapted to when it comes to this space of peace and lovey-dovey with this person. You're going to like, woof, you know, it's something to get used to. Yep. Well, it is in the plans here. Make love, not war. So, bing. Make love, not war. I say so. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sagittarius. All right, let's move on. Let's move on. Okay, so again, remembering what it is that you want out of life, and it is now talking about it with whom is concerned, whom it may concern. I want to tell you about a dream I had. I mean, you know, whatever, literally, figuratively, but this is about your bigger picture. I want to talk to you about my bigger picture. This is what I want to plan. All right, you know, and this is both, of course, everybody involved having the same ideas, thoughts, or plans, and so it's time to do that. Let's can we do that now? You know what I'm saying? Open your heart. Could we just do us now, please? Live your purpose on the bottom. They both probably looking at each other like, yeah, look, heal your heart. Can it just, because you got to keep in mind the lovey-dovey energy coming in. So it's like, could we just, you know, do us? Look, start fresh. Yes, of course. That's the whole point, and that's the energy that's here. Look, make a decision. Could we just, yes. Could we just start fresh? Yes. That's what's going to happen. There we go. Live your purpose. I know this is what we're supposed to do. You know, we both got dragged just to figure that out. So here we go, bringing the light. Let's just be who we are. Let's just be who we are. That's it. Clear the clutter. You know. That's it. All the tests were to see if, you know, we had what it takes to be together. And we passed those tests. So could we just not forget it happened, but keep in mind that it's over? You know what I'm saying? Get out of your own way and take pleasure in things you do. Like this. Right. The honeymoon phase, okay? Is what they call that. Getting into that space. All right, so now that this whole chapter has ended, I saw envy on the bottom of the deck. I care not to tap into that unless that comes out. But yes, I will hope that it will be more focused on this daughter value. So needing help with that, receiving help with that, that's closed, and now you can get it popping somewhere else. You can get it popping somewhere else. Cornucopia and Karen connections. That's what I just said. Get it popping somewhere else. Because it's going to pop. You know what I'm saying? That's the plan. So, remember adjacent possibilities. What one won't do, another one will. Boom. Didn't you see that coming? Didn't you see us coming? Didn't you believe it? I said it can be done. And so it is. I like that. I told you, I promised you a happy family. I promised you. I promised a lot of people they would have a happy family. This week you get it. This week you get it. Just continue. Just like I said, next 3 to 5 days, just chill, rest up, you know. And we walking through that door to value, Queen of Coins. And this means your stability. This is the stability you wanted. You know, doors that close and lock behind. And, you know, you feel safe to walk around in your drawers. You don't hear nothing in the middle of the night. You can sleep or set with both eyes closed. You know what it's like to sleep next to a motherfucker and you have to have one eye open? This is going to hit different. You know? And I believe that's what the storm is you're going to feel this week. Yo, this shit hitting different. You know what I'm saying? Look, strategy. Like, I know I planned all of this shit, but then this shit hitting different. This shit, this like actually happening. This shit hit me. Yeah. That's why it's a surprise, but it's not a surprise. See, you had to be patient because of this deceit from past heartbreak telling you couldn't. I said you could. Damn it. And so we worked on your root chakra. That's why you sitting here stable and on your own. You are a healer of the ages. We did this. We did it. We did you. And now somebody else about to do you. Okay? Give you that same fucking security. In more ways than just a roof over your head, but the emotional security as well. You feel like home. You at home. You never felt this way. Okay? So, we got you. We got you. We got you. That's in the contract, all right? You're going to be talking. Make sure you do. If this is the opportunity, you meet, let's say you meet the person this week. Don't wait for him to say, well, maybe he will ask you, what are you looking for? Be ready. Because that's the first green flag that's the first green flag that you on the right track about that person. Is this? What you looking for? They want to know right away. They're not going to waste your time. All right? So anything is possible now, which means it's bound to happen. You just have to say, this is what I want. You just have to do the work, okay? There goes the relationship. So all relationships, you know, we got community as well. So that's going to be going on. Here we go. Time for some feel-good healing. You know what I'm saying? The laughs, the happy tears. You know what I'm saying? The hugs, the kisses. That's where it's at now. You know what I'm saying? When a person says, yeah, I'm healing, but they're out with friends, it's like, I thought you was healing. And it's like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I am. These people support me. These people love me. You know, being with them is being with me. Ding! Fuck you mean? So, yeah. This is how your new beginning looks. Healing ain't even the same. It's gonna hit different. I'm telling you, it's gonna hit different. It's the balance that you needed. So, whether, again, meeting a person for the first time and knowing automatically, or it's already the person that you're with. This week, it will get more cozy. Well, either way, it'll get cozier because you would have, you know, met your person, and then others of you just be with them after a separation. So here we go. All the distractions are gone, and so now here's the opportunity, all right? Or the opportunity you've been waiting for this week, okay? Yep, for peace and harmony. Yep, in action. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. So, I'm going to say because you didn't give up, you're lucky. Because you didn't give up, it would mean that you chose to continue to prepare for this moment. And so you're going to feel very, very, very lucky and very thankful that you didn't you didn't give up. I was going to say wake up. Don't forget to protect your energy, okay? You know, we got rid of past jealousy, but you don't want to ignite new. And that doesn't mean dim your light. It just means don't tell your personal, private details, okay? So if that created an obstacle in the first place, it will not be this time because you're in your power. And you know that your plans and actions and things like that are sacred. You have a mission, you have a purpose. You're not out here doing shit just to do it. And it's not up for grabs. And it's not here to be fucking played with or picked apart. Okay? So, you know what I mean? These are your emotions here. Hello. You are really locked in with somebody on a whole nother level. So show it respect and others will have to fall in line, you know? All right, any questions? Holla at Shay.